But like we were saying, it was a very somber week for Baltimore, yo.
Yeah, man. God damn, bro. Which one do you want to start with? Either the Orioles or the Ravens?
I want to start with Sunday, yo.
Okay.
I planned out a good day. Ravens, Steelers. We supposedly receiving core way better. That week, Lamar was like the top passing quarterback in the league as far as pass percentage type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, nobody could catch the ball, yo.
It was depressing, man. It hurt. It hurt to watch because that game should have been out of the question. It's just like that Colts
they
game.
was sorry, bro.
Like
yo,
I told Mike, I was like, yo, that's like the most frustrated I've ever been watching the Ravens game.
Yeah. I'm gonna sound
very
like
frustrating, dog. Like,
I don't even know what you do with that. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know how to respond to it. That's why I was like, in the setting that I watched it in, I got to go to my godbrother's crib to watch it with some family and friends and everything like that. And everybody in there it was majority Ravens fans, one. The other one was a Steelers fan. He was cool the whole time.
Yeah.
Now, he did start cheering at the end, which I respected because they did win the game. It wasn't like we got cheated or anything. We just beat ourselves. The frustration kicked in with those dropped fucking passes early. That Zay Flowers one, I think, was one of the first ones that was dropped in the middle of the field. And I was like, yo, what's happening?
I'm going to sound like Salty Steven right now. And I'm going to sound like a hater. But it smelled like sportsbook seasoning to me. Because to me, it was a little bit deeper. Because I placed a parlay. On Lamar Jackson, they have like performance players. And they said if it was like plus 900 if he completed like 16 passes. And it was looking that way when it like, yo, them passes they dropped. Yo, I don't got niggas dropping those.
but Zay fell in the middle of the field.
The Bateman might have been the worst one I've ever seen.
That was the one towards the end of the game when they was throwing it deep and he just fell.
But Bateman and Aguilar missed some ones that was like, yo.
Bateman, Aguilar, Andrews, everybody
Zay
dropped balls, bro. That's what
niggas was like, it was a little bit behind him. I'm like, it touched both of that nigga's hands, yo. That man is a man child, yo. Stop it.
And he's in the NFL.
Stop making excuses. He's a beast, yo.
I don't want to hear that shit.
He should have caught that shit.
And we got a tough matchup coming up because we going to London to play Tennessee. That's gonna be hard as shit.
Real quick, I don't want to cut you off. I want to speak on that real quick. You know what really frustrated me after the game, and it started bleeding into sports shows throughout the week. Bill Cowher, right? He gonna say,
he was hating.
He was like Lamar. This really, I can't believe I was like this.
Hating
upset.
Ass motherfucker.
He said Lamar, they were supposed to they brought in the new coordinator because he was supposed to they're supposed to help him out, but he's apparently hasn't done anything. He's still struggling with the Steelers. And this is when I knew, like, I understand, I'm not gonna kill those guys who do the halftime and post for every game because I know they don't watch the game. They just watch highlights.
Right.
So what they saw was they saw basically the turnovers at the end. I was like, I know y'all didn't watch the game. You're commenting as if you watched the game.
We should have gave him 40. If you watched the game,
he wasn't struggling with them at all.
We should have gave him 40.
You want to know? Pro Football Focus, and I don't, the stats, but they do a pretty good job with just, you can kind of rate kind of how guys are, and they basically like the most accurate according to all the rating systems. But anyway, this is how ridiculous it was. This is how I know Pro Sports wasn't watching the game. And I'm going to lean on somebody else who was popular. They said Lamar Jackson was rated the highest quarterback last week, even after the turnovers and what's the name.
Exactly.
See, they don't go by just completions and all of that. They go by watching how the game is actually played.